Welcome to 1407 Great Market Lane. This is the living memory of the exit. Don't let anyone tell you different. All right. So now we're got, I almost said episode, issue 2 of Marauders by Stephen Orlando. Okay. We're jumping right into it. The Marauders team is in Shi'ar space on basically a treasure hunt. They find out that the Shi'ar, they may know something about the first mutants. And this has just activated a Shi'ar version of Orcus. It's funny. Man, the Shi'ar. Okay, this is 4,000. This is the 4,037th time where we find out that the Shi'ar are shady. They do this all the time. And their arrogance is astounding. They think they're in the right. They know the blood is on our hands. We can't let anybody find out. Like, okay. I'm starting to enjoy the art. I'm digging the team dynamics, and there are some really nice panels, like shots and stuff. Like, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. Also, there's a lot of like little flirting between Aurora, I can't say this now, I'm just gonna call him Carl, and Dakin. And I'm like, huh, this is like one of the few times where an ex and the current partner are actually friends. Hey, I'm all for it. I just don't understand how Carl's powers work. Like, does he do a dreamscape? Is he kind of like Freddy Krueger? What's going on? We also get to see Kate. Her name's Kate. Do some real sword fighting. Okay, all right. I see you, Pride. You have been watching Kurt all these years, and we get this is a really funny instance where you see Cassandra Nova getting strangled, and she kind of makes it like, ooh, like, do it harder. Like, ew. Oh man, it's great. Like it, but the thing about it is, I was more interested in the Shi'ar part of it. I wanted to know, like, I think a detailed history of the Shi'ar is needed because, wow, wow, like Black Zandra, the Empress of the Shi'ar, the daughter of Lalandra and Charles Xavier, she's learning about all this. She's like, we can't do this to the Marauders. They're our friends. They're da 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 da. And she's being told by the Crimson Kin and Gladiator that, yeah, they don't really matter. We gotta keep this. We gotta keep this quiet, like quiet as is kept. And it just makes me think about how humanity would be, and would we do the same thing? Probably, especially from our government leaders. They're all about secrecy. Also, tempo. They're really showing, like, Orlando's really doing some really good things with tempo. He's really thought about how her powers work, and he's giving her some of the best lines. he he had tempo call Cassandra Nova the murder aunt. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good description of it. I still want to know how Carl's powers work. I just don't understand it. Like, it creates a dreamscape, but the way that he uses his powers are really cool. Like, it's interesting. I want a better grasp on how his powers work. And the whole thing with the Crimson Kin, you think that they're some chums? No, they ain't playing. Like they have they have like cable proportions in the way of weapons. They're ready. They want all the smoke, and they're ready to kill anybody who gets in their way. Crazy. I'm giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I, I'm digging. I really like adventure stories. I like the treasure hunt. I also this part. Lockheed in the beginning, he flies into a church in Newark, New Jersey. It's so Newark, New Jersey for the West Coast. For West Coast, it's kind of like Bakersfield. It's a place where somebody goes to start a drug problem, and Lockheed goes into this church and he sees this like this Cronenberg of all these people just fused together in a of flesh and limbs, and there's a big X in the background. I'm just like, whoa, what is going on there? But I want to see where this goes. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into it. For 1407 Great Market Lane, signing out.